Congratulations, graduates. Welcome, families and friends of the graduates. Let me begin by telling you a story. Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson went on a camping trip. After a good meal and a bottle of wine, they lay down for the night and went to sleep. Some hours later, Holmes awoke and nudged his faithful friend. "Watson, look up at the sky and tell me what you see." Watson replied, "I see millions and millions of stars." "What does that tell you?" Holmes asked. Watson pondered for a minute. "Astronomically, it tells me that there are millions of galaxies and potentially billions of planets. Astrologically, I observe that Saturn is in Leo. Horologically, I deduce that the time is approximately 3:15. Theologically, I can see that God is all-powerful and that we are small and insignificant. Meteorologically, I suspect that we will have a beautiful day tomorrow. What does it tell you?" Holmes was silent for a minute, then spoke. "Watson, you idiot! Somebody has stolen our tent." Sometimes it's good to look at things in a different way. Today I am thankful. I want to thank God for allowing me to speak before this assembly today. I'm thankful that He's taken me this far. I also want to thank all those who have served this country. Many people have died fighting for the liberty which we now have and should treasure. I want to thank my parents for their effort to raise me to love God, and my family and community for helping in the effort. You were there for me when others would rather not have been, during my times of fear, depression, anger, and confusion. Thank you for your comfort and your guidance. I'm also thankful New Hope Academy has given me the opportunity to speak on behalf of its class of 2015. On behalf of the seniors, I want to thank all those involved in education and the administration thereof who have interacted with us throughout our lives. Personally, I want to thank all those from Valley Christian School and Abington, as well as New Hope Academy. The faculty of this school in particular, however, is changing the lives not only of students, but also of families for the better, because the staff here educates students differently. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "We must remember that intelligence is not enough. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education." Additionally, Samuel Johnson said, "The supreme end of education is expert discernment in all things, the power to tell the good from the bad, the genuine from the counterfeit, and to prefer the good and the genuine to the bad and the counterfeit." New Hope Academy's faculty have, in one way or another, made an effort to instill such character and discernment in us students. Their hard work and kindness have been contagious in my experience towards us, so that several of us spurred one another on to do good things. Thank you, teachers and students, for your hard work and kindness, as well as the good things you've done. At the same time, however, these things would not have been possible without the vision of Kathy Ganna, the president of New Hope Academy, who is among those who sees things the most differently. Kathy, in compassion towards her students, remembers what it was like to be a teenager and ministers to teens' needs, trying to encourage them and give them new hope. Thank you, Kathy. During my time here at New Hope Academy and at school in general, I've learned many important lessons. In the past 2 years, for example, I've learned much about teamwork, an important life skill, as I signed up for each of 4 different plays, playing such parts as Larry the Boyfriend in Cheaper by the Dozen, a show host named Corny Collins in Hairspray, juror number 12 in 12 Angry Jurors, and Franz the Butler in The Sound of Music. Also, I discovered how to use talents that I didn't know that I had. For example, during my time here at New Hope Academy, I wrote 3 original songs that I played at either Winterfest or Springfest. Once You're Saved, Help Us to Be Faithful, and God Give Me Guidance. Finally, for the past several years, it's been an ongoing lesson for me to be true to the values that I hold and to be in the world but not of the world. This school has helped me much in learning to work with different kinds of people, people that may or may not have the same beliefs as I have. Over time, many people have had a part in helping me to look at things in life in a different way, the people of New Hope Academy included. Graduates, during our time in school, much work has been done. Our hard work is beginning to pay off. It feels good to get it done. And so, graduates, with one leg of our journey concluded, another leg of our journey is about to begin. As we prepare for this next stage of our lives, we'll need the same courage, tenacity, and strength of spirit. Upon leaving New Hope Academy, it will be time for summer break. Yet it may be more or less of a break for some of us. Some of us may even now be working a job or preparing for college. Down the road, many of us may decide to marry and even raise children of our own. Yet what kind of a world will our families and our children be facing? Even as I speak today, there are problems with the environment, wars, domestic violence, poverty, and mental health issues. The work before us is great, and the journey before us long. But if we as a people work together, and we take the opportunity to look at things in a different way, we can get things done. We can make things better. And as we make things better, our hard work will pay off. As I come to a close today, I offer the following parting words that are applicable to all of us. No one is perfect. Everyone has flaws. Remember where you've come from, but don't let the memory of where you've come from master you. Sometimes it's good to look at things in a different way. Today, you can change things for the better. Today, you can make a difference. And the best way to work towards a goal is to start working towards it now. It is worth trying. If you never try, how can you possibly succeed? Remember what you've learned here. Let neither fear, depression, anger, nor confusion rule over you. Be free from these things. Also, if I were to briefly sum up what I've learned during my time in school overall, the best summary of what I've learned is that I've learned to love. Now, my belief is that the best way to live life is to live it with love. When we live life for ourselves, we can easily become lonely because others will leave us to ourselves once they realize that we are selfish. My belief is that nothing in life can make a person satisfied but God, and God is love. I know that not everyone shares this view, but I hope we can all agree that our lives will be better if we love one another. So please, love your neighbor. Love your neighbor and you will be blessed, for it is only through love that we can have life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Thank you again, and congratulations, class of 2015.